Yes, Darren, I'm grateful to you for your intervention on this. I think you're right that on the issue of plastic bags, actually we're going backwards, and I'm not satisfied with the way things are at the moment. When I stood for election in 2008, there was a London Council's plan to get rid of, to ban plastic bags. They then ditched it. I think that was a shame. I think it would be a good thing if we could do more on plastic bags, and I've asked my people, led by Coolvia, to have a look and see what more we can do to make this happen. Because the figures I've seen seem to show to me that the usage of plastic bags, having gone down a bit with the introduction of the permanent bags that people were having, is actually now going up again.
There is actually,
and I don't think that's the way forward.
There is actually reserve legislation in place under the Climate Change Act 2008, which gives the Secretary of State the powers to introduce a levy. So the legislation is already there. It just needs activating. Will you push the government and lobby the Prime Minister and the relevant the Secretary of State to use these powers immediately rather than pursue?
I mean, the issue is who would benefit and who would be harmed by such a levy. And we've talked, Murad asked a good question about fuel poverty. Who ultimately pays the price for plastic bags? Are you adding another tax that falls disproportionately on lower income people? This is something that needs to be considered. You need to look at all sorts of issues.
Well, it was considered. The Assembly's Environment Committee looked into this in great detail. The Irish government introduced this, and plastic bag use went down by 90%. So rather than people being hit by a tax, they simply stopped paying for they simply stopped getting the bags, and it actually achieved its objective. So I urge you to look at the Environment Committee report, and I urge you to lobby the government to use their powers now rather than pursue more dithering on this issue.
I will. And as I said to the team earlier on, I do think there's more that we could do. Obviously, we don't have the powers here in London, here in the GLA, unilaterally to impose a tax or a ban or anything of that kind. But we can certainly look at how it will work, and we can lobby for it, and that's what I think we should be doing.
Okay.